guys, I'm back with another eyeshadow video collection. I'm going into this drawer here, which is in my desk. This is where I keep most of my indie palettes. Some you've already seen. I've run out of space, so I had to put them in my Alex drawers. But this is where I mainly keep my indie palettes, as you can see. And this drawer is very full. So we're going to go through all of what is in this drawer today. So make sure you grab you a snack and a drink because it's going to take a little bit. Alright, so we're going to start out with this pile here. I'm going to break it up because it's a pretty big pile here. So we're going to start with LUS Cosmetics. This is the Meet Me at Midnight palette. I don't hear anything about LUS Cosmetics anymore. I don't even know if there's still a brand, but I know they came out with a couple of palettes, and the first one I think it was called Meet Me in the Underworld or something. A lot of people were saying that it was a really good palette. They loved the color story, and then they came out with the Meet Me at Midnight, and I decided to try out the formula because I had heard so much about it. And that is the color story. It's very pretty, grungy muted colors. And the formula on these are really nice. I didn't have any issues. I'm going to do the black here, and then we'll do the blue. I didn't have any issues. I've used this a few times. That's a nice, pretty, grungy green, like olive. And then the black has a little bit of shimmer in it, but you're not going to see it. And then this blue, it's like a blurple. Really pretty. So if you know more about what happened to LUS Cosmetics, let me know, because I don't hear anybody talking about them anymore. I don't know if they went away for a while or if they're just low-key, but I really enjoyed the palette that I got from them. The One Size Patrick Star Visionary palette, I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is a more neutral color story, but I like that every now and again. I don't like that the packaging is offset, but it's in a box, so it's fine. So that would make it harder to store because it's offset like that. But it's a nice quality. I've used this as a companion palette to others. There's some nice mattes in here and some nice shimmers. If you like neutrals, this would be a nice palette for you to use every day. This would be a nice everyday palette. Can't hardly see that there, that color. This is like a copper. It's really cute. And then this one, I think it's like a duochrome. It's like a blue, purple, gray. But that's really cute as a nice accent color. But this would be nice if you're a neutral lover and you just want something quick and easy with a pop. This would be a nice palette to have. The Playing in Makeup by Yolando Jamrock Universal palette. This was a gift from my bestie. This has some great textures in here. Come on now, there we go. It's a nice rainbow palette. You have your neutrals, you have your colorful things. I used this many times. I did a palette bingo with Gigi. We did that and did our looks using this, picking, randomly picking colors. And we came up with 2 different looks, which were really cool. I'll put them here. But I really like this palette. Again, I like the mattes and the shimmers in here. They are really nice. We'll choose one more. Let's go for this one right here. Really pigmented. Can't go wrong with this palette if you want something colorful and neutral. But that was the Playing in Makeup by Yolando Jamrock Universal palette. The next bunch I have is the Makeup by Tammy Chasing Butterflies. Tammy has been on the YouTube platform for a long time. She did collaboration with a few brands. I have her ones with Makeup Revolution, but this is her palette. I also did a collab look using this as well. This is a bright pink. It looks purple on camera, but it is a bright fuchsia pink. And this is a beautiful cool toned red. Very nice quality for a very small indie brand. But that was the Chasing Butterflies by Tammy. There we go. I have this Pinky Rose palette. This is the Obsessed, very pretty. Lovely holographics there. And this is just a nice rainbow palette. Quality is nice. Used it quite a few times. These two yellows, they look the same, but one is a matte and one is a satin. This is a satin. Nice satiny yellow gold, but this one is from Pinky Rose. I have the Suva Beauty Protege. Suva Beauty is no longer available, but I have their Protege. This came out many years ago. It has two highlights and then some eyeshadows. I did use the highlights as eyeshadows, but the formula was nice. It's a nice neutral brown, and then this highlight is a nice cool toned highlight that again you can use as an eyeshadow. And that's the Protege from Suva. Then the Dragonfruit palette. I just did a video showing this packaging being gifted to me and me rehoming my colors into this new packaging, which is now cardboard. The old one was plastic and it broke, and they sent me this one, which I appreciate them doing. And I just redid and put, well, I didn't really redo, I had taken them out of the old one and put them in a Z palette, and then they sent me this new packaging, so they all went back in there, and these are so pretty. Let me see. We'll go into Dragantini. We'll do Dragantini and Sweetened. We'll do a green too, why not? We'll do Dragonfly. That's Dragantini. See, it's green and pink and purple. So pretty. And Sweetened, which is just a fuchsia, and then Dragonfly, which is a beautiful green. So stunning, so stunning. So that was the, oh, I'm sorry, this was CLIONADH, I didn't say the name, CLIONADH Dragonfruit palette. Next I have the Gourmand Girls Spooked palette. Beautiful box and same packaging. This is a gorgeous palette. Absolutely beautiful. I love the mattes in here, and I love the duochromes in here as well. To you, you're seeing like a blue brown. I'm seeing purple and pink. And then this color is just a matte purple. These two together would be pretty, but you can kind of see the change there a little bit. but it's a really nice palette. I haven't seen anything else from Gourmand Girls that has piqued my interest, but I was glad to finally try them because I had heard so much about them, and I was glad to get this palette. Was not disappointed. Then I have these two from Give Me Glow. Had heard so many things about this brand as well and decided to try this out. This is a bunch of singles in these, so you can take these out and put them in another palette, but these are magnetic Z palettes, which would make them great for traveling. So if you want to take these out and you want to travel with some singles, this would be great because you can put everything you need in here. You can put a couple of these, some smaller ones, and have some nice color stories. But I did 2 looks with these, both of these palettes, and I will link any palettes, any videos that I've done with these palettes. I will link them below, so if you want to check them out, you're welcome to do so. But I was disappointed in this orange because I wanted to do an orange smoky eye, and this oxidized so badly on my eyes. It was like I had put on 2 different colors, but I had only put this one on. I didn't like it at all, And it's a nice orange, but on my lid, it just did not translate. And it's very dry and crumbly, as you can see. But it's a pretty orange, but it did not work well. But the shimmers in here and the duochromes are absolutely stunning. Do this one, and I'm gonna do this one. These are beautiful. See, I'm seeing pink and you're seeing like blue, but they're so pretty, But the mattes, that one matte I just did not like, and then they have the blue one. This one I liked a little bit better. These broke, as you can see. Don't know how they broke because these are all stored flat. So those broke, which is fine. But the quality of these, I'm trying to get my fingers really dry because these are mostly mattes. And they're very, very powdery. Very powdery. Now I'm going to go into this here. This one only had two shimmers. Do my best here. That's a beautiful baby blue. It's a nice froggy green, and this baby blue is really nice. Those are really nice. But those were the 2 palettes that I got from Give Me Glow. Okay, next we're going to go into this pile. I'm going to start with my 2 Visearts. One is the Koi and one is the Ultimate Mattes. Oh, Neutral Matte, excuse me. This is the Koi. This was a gift, birthday gift, a few years ago from my lovely friend Jessica, who is a Viseart lover. I think she has everything from them, just about. But these are really nice, and some of these are kind of duochrome-y, like this one, and I think this one, because that looks white, but it has a pink reflect to it. And then this one has a peach gold reflect and a little bit of green in it. These are very nice, good travel palettes as well, because this is all shimmer, and then you take this one all mattes and you can have some really nice looks with these 2. I've used this many times as a companion palette because it is all mattes, and they're very nice. So these are my two BEJEWELED palettes. And we're going to get into my lethal collection here. We'll start with the Berlin 89. That's what it looks like. Different packaging from Lethal's usual palettes, which usually have the logo on them and you can take them out, and these are a lot smaller, but I really enjoyed it, and it has a dual chrome there. You're seeing purple, but it's like a green to purple. You can kind of see it there, the green to purple dual chrome. But this was a nice color story, and the formula was okay, but I prefer this formula. This is the Night Flower palette, and this is what they usually look like, or you can poke them out, and that's what they usually look like. So if you have a bunch of palettes like this or singles from Lethal, you can pop these out and make your own color story and travel with this as well. But these are absolutely lovely. Let's do a matte. Nice dark purple. Nice dual chrome there. Very nice formula. I really enjoy Lethal Cosmetics. And this was the Night Flower. This one is the After Dark. I think this is the first one. This is the first Lethal purchase I made. And I do have singles. And that's what the After Dark looks like. Try to wipe off my hands. This white is very nice. This silver is really nice too. And you can get these all as singles. And we'll do this one. It's like a muted pinky peach. The white is nice, and then the silver. Very good formula. Now this one here, this is the 2-Up, and then I also have the 1-Up. The 1-Up is my favorite. Shaped like a arcade game. It's like a D-pad. It's really nice quality. I love this palette. These dual chromes and multi-chromes are amazing. That looks like yellow. It's not yellow. It's not yellow. Not yellow. I think it's green. Yep, it's green. But these are so nice. I have dips in these. I will hit pan on this soon enough. And then I love the little graphics on it to show you the gameplay and the scores. And then the second up comes up. The 2-Up, and this one is shaped like a Game Boy kind of. Still has the gameplay on it and scoring. This one, I did not enjoy these two colors here. If you want to see my review on that and the looks, again, I will link it below. But the rest of these performed great. These pastels are absolutely stunning and pigmented. The dual chromes in here are absolutely beautiful. But these two I just did not like. But that was the 1-Up and the 2-Up. So next I have my DEVINAHs. This one is her very first palette that came out last year. This is the Phantasia. You cannot get these singly. You have to buy the whole palette, but it's a very pretty muted purple color scheme. I also got the Sea of Shadows and the Mystic Cove. These are not technically palettes, they're all singles, but she extended both of these with a few colors to make them compatible with these 9-pan Z palettes. And I consider these palettes because she did, you know, put it so that it can be in a 9-pan. So I consider these as palettes and not singles, but you can get all of these two as purchased separately. But these are gorgeous, gorgeous shades. Grab a couple here. Look at that. That shine though. Look at those. I'm seeing like pink and purple here and pink and gold here. And then you're seeing something a little different. Her shadows are absolutely beautiful, smooth, a little chunky, but when they go on the eyes, they are very smooth. And then the Sea of Shadows, gorgeous as well. We'll do green. Well, it's not really green. As you can see, there's not really green. This one is more like a mermaid shade. And then this one here, which to me looks green, but to you looks purple. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the shine off of those. And that's the Sea of Shadows. And then this is an old DEVINAH collab with Angelica Nyqvist. Their first collab where she just took a bunch of singles and, you know, her color story, and then these two here were highlighters that Angelica asked her to put in smaller pans to use as eyeshadows. This one is a green, this one is a pink. But these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I consider this as a palette because that's the way it came out. And then these I consider palettes, even though you can buy these singly, but this one you cannot. You have to buy the whole thing for the Fantasia one. Next, I have my two Terra Moon palettes. This is the El Barrio. This is their first one. And I believe this was a collab. And these you can take out. I like these kind of palettes where you can take them out, put other things in there, whatnot. But this is a beautiful color story, and the colors in here are absolutely amazing. So pretty. It's fiery red orange. But that's the El Barrio. And then, oop, making a mess here. This is their second one. This is the Cosmic Wanderer. Another beautiful color story. Kind of reminds you of the El Barrio a little bit. Open this back up. It's got some similarities in colors, but these are also a gorgeous colors. Beautiful. That's a nice topper. It looks almost disappears and then it comes back. Like a magic act. Very nice shadows. And this one is like a, you're seeing teal, but it's also got purple in it as well. I don't know if you can see the purple, but it's got purple in it as well. So pretty. So those were the two I have from Terra Moon. Next we have my ITSBEL Cosmetics palettes. The first one I got was the Break the Rules. This went crazy on the internet for the longest time. People went crazy over this palette and it sold out, and I got it with the second time after the first time it sold out. I went ahead and got it with the restock. It's a gorgeous shimmer palette, absolutely beautiful. These multichromes and duochromes in here are absolutely amazing. And this is a Puerto Rican owned brand. She's very, very sweet. Very nice colors, very smooth. Then the next one that I picked up was the Flare. Also a nice color story here. See some of those in there. And then the Dawn of Fall. If I put my hands a little bit more here. The Dawn of Fall. Open. Nice fall winter color story. I loved caramel apples. I love this one. Midnight Fall is beautiful as well. And then Autumn. Try to get in there. It's like a beautiful bronze, fiery bronze. This is caramel apples. So pretty. I love her formula. It's very nice. And then the last one is the Pixie Grove. Gorgeous as well. This color here is Isabella, that's named after her daughter. Beautiful orange. And then this one is, this one is Isabella. Beautiful gold. So pretty, so pretty. So those were my ITSBEL palettes. Okay, so I have two of my Odins Eyes palettes. The rest of them are display palettes, and we'll do all the display palettes together. So we're going to do these two that are in the indie drawer. This is the Christmas Eve and the Merry Christmas. I got this one when these launched the first time, because this one sold out. Then this last year they brought them back, so I went ahead and got this one to match. Packaging is absolutely stunning. And that is the color story for the Merry Christmas. Love these. This red is a favorite. See that green? It's not really green. see the green in it, but yeah, it's a beautiful color. And then this red is a nice dark brick red. And then the Christmas Eve, try to get these out of here. These sleeves, sometimes they are very, very hard to get out of there. And that is the color story for the Christmas Eve, which is nice muted colors. This color right here is called Gorgeous. And it is absolutely gorgeous. See how it changes. So pretty. I'm seeing blue, green, teal, and you're seeing more purple, gold, pink. So stunning. It is gorgeous, so they named it correctly. But these are two that I have from Odins Eye that are in my indie palette drawer. Next we have Melt. I have both of the ones from the Beetlejuice collection. This is the Recently Deceased. And then I also have the Waiting Room. This is what it looks like. And they're coming out with Beetlejuice 2 soon, the movie, and it would be nice if they came out with the second Beetlejuice collection. But that's what those look like in there. And then the Waiting Room one. Gorgeous. Open her up. Come on. Open up. Don't be shy. And inside they do have like these little slips that have pictures from the movie on. There's the lady. It's in two pieces. These are gorgeous. I love these reds, this black, this white. I love all the colors in here. This is beautiful. I love it. My color story. So those are the ones from the Beetlejuice collection. And then I also got both of the VIDA and MUERTE. When those came out, I'm so glad because they went away. These are heavy. These are heavy as well, but these are also heavy and magnetized, and they're embossed with the flowers. It's so pretty. And this is the color story of the MUERTE. My kind of colors, grungy, grays, reds, and then the VIDA. Come on, there we go. Just as beautiful. And this is the color story for that one. Also some grungy colors in there with the reds, oranges. Love these palettes from Melt. And that's my Melt collection. Next we have my Ace Beauté collection here. Got quite a few. I have decluttered quite a few as well. This is the Grandiose. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm many years ago, but I still use it. It's a nice color story. I might declutter this eventually, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in my collection. The Scarlet Dusk, this also might get decluttered as well. It's a beautiful packaging though. Both of these I might go ahead and declutter, because some of these shimmers in here, they're okay. The mattes in here are okay. They can be a little patchy, So these two might get decluttered from my collection. I say before the end of the year I'll probably make that decision, but right now I'm still keeping them. This one is the Slice of Paradise. Just a rainbow palette. It's nice, it's okay, it does what it needs to do. The Violet Sage, which I also got in a BoxyCharm. When it first came out, it was in a BoxyCharm, which was really crazy. I really enjoyed this because I like this color story. This is more my jam. The colorful one is my jam too, but I have a lot of colorful palettes that I enjoy better, but I like this one, and I love these grungy green and muted purple and things like that. I like this color story the best out of my Ace Beauté palettes. The Nostalgia, I just used this the other day. I did use it in companion with something else, but it's a nice palette too. Colorful. See, this one I would like better than the Starlit Dusk and the Grandiose, because I have basically those colors in here, and I like this formula a little bit better. So that's why I think I'm going to declutter those two. Oop. Things falling down. And then this one is the Mystic Romance. I just got this in a BoxyCharm, and I've never used it yet. I haven't even swatched it or anything. And this is also like the Grandiose, but these are like richer and a little bit more my jam. These shimmers in here are very pretty. So, and I haven't used it yet, but if you want to see a video using this one, since I haven't swatched it or anything, let me know in the comments and I will do a video on this so we can see how the formula is. But I think because I've looked through this and I'm making a executive decision, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter the Scarlet Dusk and the Grandiose. So these two are going to be decluttered. I've made up my mind, because after looking at those other ones, I'm like, it's the same color story, the same type of colors, and these are much newer, and these are a lot older, and they've come out with a new formula. So these would be newer formula. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter these two. Next, we have my Glaminatrix collection. This one is the U Beauty. This is the first one that I purchased. You can see she's dirty. She's used and abused. Love her very much. This color here, Good Day, is absolutely amazing. Beautiful. I would say it is a duochrome, but it's gorgeous. That's one of the reasons why I got it, was because of that color. Then I have, oops, there's one under here that doesn't belong. Then I have the Into the Night. I love this packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then this raised logo on it. Also a beautiful color story. Love it, love it, love it. It's just a blue purple duochrome. A little bit of teal in there. Stunning. The Nocturnal. Sorry, I do keep everything in boxes to keep them as nice as possible. Love this one too. It's like a faux leather. And that is what she looks like. Stunning. Beautiful colors. And then the Glamorous. And this one is also faux leather, but this one is like a matte leather, and this one is a little bit more like a shiny leather. There's that one. And that's a duochrome because I see peach and you're seeing green. And that one is also gorgeous. But these were the ones I have for Glaminatrix. Right, so next I have a Beauty Bay palette. It's the only Beauty Bay palette I have. This is the Nikki Tutorials collab from years ago. It opens like this. It's got a mirror on each side. Come on, plastic. There we go. And the mattes in here are okay. The shimmers in here are really nice though. I did a video, I think I did 3 looks using this, I believe. It's a long time ago. But again, I'll link what I can below if you'd like to see it, because you can't get this anymore, but that's okay. But if you have it in your collection, pull it out. Let me know your thoughts. And I did swatch 2 of them. This one is Pride and this one is Mama Tutorials. Pride is more of a topper. But I like the shimmers in here. The mattes, again, are just okay. And then the Primal from Blend Bunny. It's my only Blend Bunny palette. It's the only one that kind of called to me. But it's gorgeous. I just did a collab with my beautiful friend Erica. We used this palette and I did a look inspired by this right here. So I did this on my eyes, which was really, really easy to do. But these colors are beautiful. You have pastels and then some deeper colors, and it just gets deeper, and then you go into some shimmers and then a black and a white. Absolutely beautiful, very pigmented. I love this palette so much. Next I have my 2 from Alamar. This is the Reina del Caribe palette. This is from many years ago when they first started out. This is a Latina owned brand. Colors are absolutely gorgeous. This was the color that got me. It's a taupe, but it's got a little bit of a green in it, a greeny taupe. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then this is the Destino palette. This is from the movie, and I've never used it, never swatched it, never used it. But it's beautiful. And I like this here. This is so you can lock it or unlock it. So if you're traveling with it, it's locked and it won't open. So it won't open, but then you just push it here and then you're able to open it. And that's what it looks like. It's a nice color story, very neutral. But we will see how this goes, and then we put it back and then we lock it again. And it's a nice soft cardboard, really nice. Be nice for travel too. But yeah, I like that locking. That's interesting. I've never seen that on palettes before, but that's very interesting. So those were the 2 that I have from Alamar Cosmetics. Here's 2 from my Unearthly collection. So I do have the Alien, which I showed you before, which used to be, which was Unearthly before they became Unearthly. It was Alien Cosmetics. I have the Devour palette, which I got in the Halloween box last year. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork as always. Beautiful color story as well. Those are two nice toppers shades. I've also done a look with this as well and an unboxing when I got the box, so you could see the blush and highlight and the lippies that came with it as well. And then the Warms My Blood Aaliyah. This is Queen of the Damned. I love Aaliyah. I love Queen of the Damned. I've read the book and saw the movie. Absolutely gorgeous. This is nice and heavy too, and it opens like a book. Open that up. The only bad thing about this one is Centuries has dried up. Yep, it's dried all the way up, and I reached out to them and let them know. They didn't say anything, which is fine, but the rest of the colors in here are very nice. The mattes are very pigmented. I had no problem with them at all. I love this Alone, which is a muted purple plum, smoky plum. I love that. The black is great. The reds are awesome. The rest of these are absolutely beautiful. Queen is a beautiful color. Charms is also beautiful, and Awaken. You can see all the colors in there. There's so many things going on. So many things going on. But yeah, I love it. I got it for Queen of the Damned and Aaliyah as a collector because I love them both and wanted to support. So those are the two I have from Unearthly. And lastly, we are at the end, finally. If you have stuck with me this long, I appreciate you very, very much. The last two we have are from BELLABEAUTYBAR. This is the first one that I got. This is a collab with Monica, which is mjones5018 on Instagram. She is a friend of a friend, so I had to support her. And this is the palette. I've traveled with this. I loved it. It has water activated liners in it. As you see, I've used them. The mattes are okay. I can work with them, but I just use them as like a base and then put the multichromes and duochromes over the top. And it was absolutely gorgeous. These are so nice. So pretty. So shiny and beautiful. I love this palette. I rated this my #1 palette, I think in 22 I think. Then I saw the new Bejeweled, which came out, within the last year. I saw Angelica have this on her eyes, and I was like, what is that blue she has on her eyes? It was this color right here, Blue Sapphire. That's what sold me. That's what sold me on it. But this palette is absolutely amazing. The mattes are gorgeous, and these duochromes and shimmers are absolutely stunning. Like I said, Blue Sapphire is the one that called to me. Look at that. And these other ones in here are also absolutely gorgeous. That orangey red is so pretty. Look at that beautiful blurple. That is so gorgeous. See the green in it? And this one you see more teal. I see purple and blue. I mean, yes. Yes, yes, yes. But this one I had to have. I'm glad I got it because this palette is amazing. This will probably be, I think I got it this year. This will be probably be my #1 palette for 2024 so far. I'm waiting for the collection from Lethal, the new Avatar. I got the whole collection. Yeah, it was pricey, but it was gorgeous. I had to get that Appa bag because Appa. But yes, so I'm waiting on that. We'll see how those go, see if those rank in there, because I will do a ranking at the beginning of next year to let you know what I purchased. I haven't purchased a lot this year. I have been on a really good low buy. I was gifted a palette from Game Beauty, and then I had already bought a palette from them as well. I am going to get some more, but other than that, I haven't really bought any palettes this year. And then the new one coming out here from Lethal, I bought that whole collection. Oh, I did get the Attack on Titan. Okay, I did. I bought the whole collection for Attack on Titan, and then I'm getting the whole collection for Lethal. So if I just got those for the whole year, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's good. That's a good low buy. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the drawer. So if you want to stick around and hear that lovely ASMR, me putting them back in there, stick around. All right, so everything is back in there. I almost put these back in there. I'm like, no, these are getting decluttered. I'm not putting those back in there. So that was my indie drawer. Again, some of them are over in my other drawer, which you saw because there's not enough room over here. But that was that. And then the last video I will do of my eyeshadow collection will be the ones that I have on display. And we will do those later. But I thank you again for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all so much. If you have any of these palettes, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I've done a good job with my low buy for 2024. And I appreciate you again for being here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.